Boston 25 Morning News starts right now.
All right, happening right now, 800 nurses are on strike in Worcester.
The nurses at St. Vincent Hospital walked off the job this morning, and we're hearing from the union and the hospital about this dispute. Boston 25 News reporter Kelly Sullivan has been live outside the hospital all morning. So, Kelly, what exactly are both sides trying to achieve today? What are they saying?
Well, the big sticking point between them is the staffing levels here at the hospital. So there's about 800 nurses that went on strike this morning. At one point this morning, there were over 100 nurses. The crowd has since thinned out, but there's still quite a few nurses here. They're scattered all along the sidewalk here in front of St. Vincent Hospital on strike now. There's also some police officers. They're still trying to help cars that are pulling into the hospital here this morning. But many nurses showing up here with signs and buttons voicing their opinions. The union's truck continues to drive by with horns blaring, and plenty of other drivers too have been honking their horns in support of the nurses. Now, the reason they're out here, the Massachusetts Nurses Association says they are dangerously understaffed and it's hurting their ability to take care of patients. The nurses say this isn't fair to them or their patients, and a nurse tells us they've been trying to negotiate for over a year but could not come to an agreement.
I'm very concerned about the patients in there. I was concerned about them yesterday and last month and last year too. And it's abundantly clear that the only way that we're going to be able to make a change for the better in that building is if we take the ultimate step, which is to go out on strike. And I believe that we are going to be able to improve conditions, and we will be back in the building as soon as that happens.
Now, the hospital, which is owned by Dallas-based company Tenet Health, released a statement saying their staffing guidelines are comparable or better to those at peer hospitals. They added they believe the strike is irresponsible in the middle of an ongoing pandemic. And so the hospital is also assuring that its patients are being cared for. They have brought in replacement nurses here to care for the patients. In the meantime, though, these nurses say they will go on strike until a deal is reached. Reporting live in Worcester this morning, Kelly Sullivan, Boston 25 News.